If you want to be a designer, a filmmaker, a creative in any way, I believe that the most powerful tool that you can use is Hey, what's up? Today I'm gonna try to vlog at night, and it's not recommended by anyone. Even the pros with the best equipment usually avoid filming at night. Right now I'm in downtown Athens and I'm waiting for my friend Thanos Hadjitsakos to come.
Give it a try. I'm gonna give you general information about the path you have to go.
I definitely don't have the proper equipment to do this, but I'm going to try it anyway. In the beginning, when I had the idea, it seemed more easy, but right now my expectations are low. I think that I'm gonna film this, and probably when I watch this back in my monitor, I will not upload this. So Thanos is here, the sun is down, and if you want to vlog at night, my first tip will be to just use your environment and what you already have. For instance, I'm using the 600D, a really old camera that is not good for low light conditions. With Thanos right now, we are walking around 15 minutes, I think, around the city. I'm trying to find a nice light to film, a big soft light, but I'm not sure I'm gonna find it. There is one thing that I want to talk for a while now. I filmed a vlog the other night and it started as an excuse to challenge myself, but now I'm thinking that maybe it's the right example to get my message across. I have heard a lot of tips about filming and designing, but I know that there is one thing that will captivate the audience. So we are still searching. It's 45 minutes now and there's a ton of people around because it's Saturday night.
Saturday night.
So our goal for today with Thanos is to go to a really high spot to film and photograph Athens from high up, but we are in downtown Athens in the center of the city and it's hard to find that spot. We know one, but it will be a little bit hard to get there because we're not quite sure if it's illegal or not to get there. A really good spot to film is a window of a shop like this one because it gives you that really soft light. And if you have a lot of noise in your footage, maybe you can try denoise it in the editing with a denoiser, but it makes also the image really soft, so you also need to add sharp. One more thing, accept the fact that it's night. Nobody will expect from you to have the perfect exposure on your video. When I started vlogging, my main concern was to have a good visual. And this made me anxious about the equipment that I use and I need to purchase. And I never thought that I will film in dark, that will make things even worse. But somewhere along the way I realized that I don't really need any of those things that I wanted to buy. I believe that all you need is a good story. For me, good storytelling is taking something that may seem boring and show it in an interesting way. For example, Neistat has filmed himself going to the airport 1,000 times. One of the most boring things that you can do, but each time he finds a way to tell that story in a very interesting way. So, how can we use storytelling? So right now we are trying to get to the spot to have a better view of the city, but problem number one is that we are not allowed to take professional cameras in there to film. We are not supposed to be there and there is security in the gate. The second problem is that we don't have light there because it's just a mountain with trees, and what I have brought with me is this light. But even if you don't have something like this, you can use something like this. This is a bicycle light for $5, and if you use a wall like this, you can see that you can create a soft light for you. I'm not a master of storytelling, not even close. I'm trying to learn and apply those things, but those are the things that I have learned until now. People think that stories are shaped by people. In fact, it's the other way around. Storytelling is timeless because a good story will captivate the audience, whatever the medium. So even if you are a designer, don't just throw some mock-ups on a presentation and call it a day. Try to tell a story about the problem, the idea, the process you had to get there. For me, and to keep things simple, a good story has a 3-act narrative. In the beginning, start by setting the scene. In my example, I want you to vlog at night. In the middle, you will find the conflict, that thing that you want to do, but there's an obstacle ahead. I thought that filming at night will be easy, but it's not. I want to get somewhere, but I can't. Surpassing that obstacle is the main part of the journey. And finally, in the end, you will find the resolution, the conclusion. My favorite stories have a lesson in the end. What did you learn going through this? So start by setting the frame, raise questions to the listener's mind, and try to take people to the same journey you went. Okay, give me yours. Oh, good. So we are going up. We are almost in the top. Sorry it's dark, but I cannot put the light on because we don't know if it's someone there to see us, but if you see in the background, you can see Acropolis behind the trees. So we are in the top, we have put the light because no one is here, so we are risking it. But what I wanted to say was that even if the footage is bad and I don't end up doing the video, at least I tried and it was a fun experience to have. So the video is not finished because, as you can see, Thanos is in the background filming his last scene. After me, he wanted also to film his last scene up there, but someone started to shout, "Who is there?" And we stopped and he continued to shout even louder, "Who is there? Who is there?" And we just closed the light, wait for a little bit, he continued to shout, so we left. And yeah, it was a fun experience, a fun adventure, but try to have fun and maybe don't try something illegal. Yeah.